of the Studio 5000. We are going to see the new look for the Studio 5000. Here the version 32 and of version, it looks the common. Yes. Modernization user interface is the tabbed windows, then increase the usability with the tabbed windows. The all editing windows are now tabbed. Logic parameters, trains, AOPs, UDTs, then quick close capability, reduce number of clicks, reordering of the tabs. And multi-monitor support. Organize your view the way you like in the productive manner. Whatever you want to move from the one tab to another tab, you can move it on the multi-monitor. Then software uh, uses the agenda for the Studio 5000 overview and priorities. Logics Designer version 32 summary and Studio 5000 new releases. Digital engineering. Studio 5000 design environment. There is we seen the architecture. You can see the logo for the architecture. Enables a simplified system designed and data exchange by using the architect. The logics designer, the collaborative system programming and the configuration. You see the logo for the logic designer is similar like previous one, and view designer logo was changed. The view looks like the dial gauge, highly integrated HMI with the logics. Then application code manager, system reuse and quickly build the project by using the application code manager. Studio 5000 logics emulate. This is the actual emulator or virtual controller. By using this virtual controller, you can design virtual design and operator training systems by using the emulator. The simulation interface, connect logic to simulation models. the, the use of simulation interface. Then Studio 5000 properties. um, Lower than the 32 version, the property is the IP protection, logic simulate, data exchange, and ACM 3.0, and control flash plus. Beyond the 32 version, there is, and in the 32 version, there is a digital design. The productivity is in all software, security is also in all software, but the process applications is only from the 33 version and 34 version. The FT policy manager, emulate 3D CIP security simulation interface. In the emulator, there is a next generation emulator is elite redundancy. In the emulator right now, up to the 32 version, we not able to redundant the controller in the emulator, but from the this 33 version, we can emulate the two emulator controller to each other, and we can see the emulation. Then Studio 5000 logics designers, they look like this one. A summary for the 32. The extended data types. In the 32 they have extended the data types, like we can see in the most next slide. The tag alarm enhancement, new FBD functions, productivity enhancement, the page manager support. Extended data types. What is extended data types means? Previously we have the data type of like 32 bits, 16 bits, like that, but here they have extended data types up to the 64 bits to the Overview for that is the new extended data types in compact logics 5380 and control logics 5580. The controllers to calculate more precise or larger values for use in your calculation. The benefits for the extension is the calculate more precise values with the higher resolution, more flexibility to comply with the open and third party communication standards like HUD communication, the boolean instruction. That these are the data types they have extended little bit. The short integer, double integer, real, unsigned integer, unsigned double integer, then unsigned integer, unsigned log integer, long real number, and long integer. These are the data types they have extended that data types. The alarm library management use visibility and management of alarm based tags and to design and troubleshoot the quicker. The following tags they have added one tab which is the alarm, and this alarm tabs it shows how much time the alarms comes from particular tag. It directly show from in your monitor window. That is the benefit in the 32 version and more above. The tag browser view alarms and count on per tag basis. Alarm manager, the view status of each alarm in real time. We can see the real time status of the alarm. And alarm library management, issue a specific operation to all alarm conditions in a set of with the alarm set operation like acknowledge, reset, enable, disable, the unsell, suppress, unsuppress, and reset alarm counts. We can reset alarm counts also. Then new function block, the structure previously in the below that 30 version, in the also in the 30 version the FBD look like this, the like add block, multiplication block, b and b or, and in new 32 version you see they reduce the size of the block and just shown the plus sign, means addition, multiplication, then b and b or and functions. They just replace that blocks with some picture and the smaller one. It looks it looks good, and you can save your page size. You can increase your programming tags in that particular page. The benefits for it: the faster troubleshooting with the simpler user interface, drag and drop functions available without additional configuration, increased function performance leads to the lower controller utilizations, new functions to replace existing instructions, smaller usual footprints, no backing tag, more intuitive and symbol based functions, compare, compute, boolean logic instructions. We can see that functionality into the in the lab program. The productivity enhancement in the 32 version is minimize clicks and rework with the enhancements to online editing and controller organization. Online editing, in online editing, user defined data type you can edit. In the previous version in the 32 you were not able to edit the utilities. You need to offline the controller and then you can edit the utilities. Design utility with the excess memory, rename unused memory members from the utility, then file editing online, download not required. Every time not required to download to create the utility or to change some actions in the utility. But in the previous versions they need to the download the changes after the change in utility. And if you want to edit the utility, you can't edit in the online mode. You must take it that controller in offline mode, then change and then download. Then
Can you sorry, I just had one question. Can you just move on to the alarm page?
this one.
In the alarm table, do we have any past or historical alarms that we can see? Is there any time frame that after say 10 days or 1 month these alarms will go off, or we have a record of that alarms also?
There is no timeline for the alarm disable, but we can uh, create some functionality to for the 30 days, like 60 days, like that, if whatever time you want to receive that particular status of the alarm.
Okay. So we have to write a program or something for that to
Not required. The
save that.
functionality is there, we can see.
Okay.
Then controller in control.
Ganesh, one more query. Can you
Uh-huh.
go back to previous screen?
Yep.
These blocks are only for 537 kV controllers. What is this?
This one.
5380.
This one.
Downside you are
Yeah,
mentioning
yeah, yeah.
5380.
Yeah, yeah. It's only for the 5380, 5480, and 5580 and emulator. Yeah. The controller organizer, trend management, multi sections, the copy and cut paste, you can do it, delete, export, import. You can export, import of the trend. Then in previous versions you not able to export the trends and import the trends. Then nested delete, edit I would trace simply by deleting the nested grooves. Then tags on scan, rename tags that are being trained by the logics designer application, Factrox link software, and panel HMI. Then phase manager support we are not going to use right now. Then Studio 5000 application code manager. This is the actual use of this application code manager. You can design your code. Library designer is integrated into the logic designer. Flexible library authoring, structuring, reusable content the way you want, and publishing like a library project numbers. That publishing is the combined control, visualization, historical, and alarm management into one library object, centralized repository for easy access and version management. Then build easy generate your standardized application code, bulk configuration projects. Then leverage Rockwell automation provide libraries. Then what's new in the 3.0 in SCM? We are not going to use this one also for our training. Then View Designer, in View Designer, Studio 5000 View Designer is the new software to develop the HMI. In this training we are not going to use this one also. Then launch Factory Talk Policy Manager. This is also not we are going to use. Then digital twins, digital engineering. In the digital engineering, machine prototyping, these are the machine prototyping throughput, the analysis for the oil and gas industries, the virtual commissioning for the line machines, and the operator training is the SCADA. Digital engineering, in the digital engineering they have some developed the ecosystem. the mechanical CAD, SolidWorks, AutoCAD. You can develop your all the 3D views or the hardware design into the AutoCAD, and that will be integrated with the 3D modeling softwares and your controllers also. All the tags and everything we can import from the mathematical or mechanical designing and electrical CAD designing. This e-plan on Autodesk, the electrical is also connected with your controller. The tag philosophy is connected with your e-plan. And in the here there is a two one is the emulated controller and one is physical controller. That both are we can configure with this 3D models with the e-plan and SolidWorks, and that all data we can transfer from our virtual controller or physical controller to your analytical softwares like MapleSoft, MathWorks, and ANSYS software. For the further analysis, we can transfer data to these softwares. And the operator training softwares, currently previously we can use only the FactoryTalk Studio view for the Rockwell PLC, but from this version we can use our third-party softwares to design our free HMI, and we can integrate with your virtual controller or the physical controller also. Then we can directly integrate with the your .NET, VB, or Python, or your MATLAB development, or like that. The digital tools chain is like that. The automation ML is the Studio 5000, E-Plan electrical and integrated architecture builder. The automation ML benefits is XML based data exchange format, is an international standard like IEC 62714, allows for the consistent data exchange along digital tools chain, and the neutral format is the ECAD and PLC manufacturer. The similar one, digital engineering. Studio 5000 simulation interface is with the MATLAB Simulink. Then functional mock-up interface, we can interface this Studio, our virtual controller or physical controller through this FT talk links. The previously we are using the RS links classic, and furthermore we are going to use this factory talk links for the third party interface, which is a simulation interface or analysis, data analysis purpose. We can integrate through the factory talk links. Use either physical controller or emulated controllers for this purpose. And the simulation interface link your logic stacks to various points of your mathematic model and Studio 5000 simulation interface. This MATLAB and the mockup interface you can use as your open standard HMI. You can develop your HMI or SCADA on MATLAB and mockup interface, and you can integrate with these controllers. No need to your FactoryTalk Studio. This is emulated Rockwell automation. Okay. Guru sir, any questions? Further, we proceed to the labs.
You can proceed.
Can we take break? Small break.